But first, we learned late Tuesday that Congress will host Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy on Wednesday, his first trip outside his country since Russia invaded in February. Congressional and U.S. officials have confirmed to CBS he is expected to address Congress in person tomorrow around 7 p.m. We have not received official confirmation on when he is traveling. His visit comes as Congress is set to pass its yearly spending bill in the coming days. The bill, as written, includes $45 billion for Ukraine, the largest single package for the country to date, and bringing the total spending this year to close to $100 billion. In addition to new weapons and resupplying what's already there, funds go towards assisting refugees and for accounting measures to track how the money is being spent. The bill also has more than $850 billion in defense funding, plus some legislative changes, including removing ambiguity in the Electoral Count Act that former President Trump tried to exploit and banning TikTok on government phones. To break this down further, it's a very big bill. CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins me now. Scott, what do we know about this anticipated visit from the Ukrainian president?
That planning has been underway through this day, and the Capitol Police, among other key players, have been preparing for the possibility of this visit. We know when Zelenskyy appeared virtually before a joint session of Congress earlier this year, he received a bipartisan standing ovation, and really it was a distinctive moment at a politically toxic outset of this year for Volodymyr Zelenskyy to speak to the U.S. Congress and muster support for the foreign aid that has been going from U.S. taxpayers to the Ukraine war effort. The bill Congress is navigating right now and trying to get passed this week and debating tomorrow includes the $45 billion you just referenced, but also comes at a pivotal time because when U.S. House Republicans, John, take control of the House in January, they have equivocated about whether they're going to continue with this type of robust foreign aid funding. So this may be, to a degree, the last train out of the station for a while.
Right, and President Zelenskyy may very well be saying thank you and please keep with us. Let me ask you about that bill, Scott. Bills that stand between lawmakers and their vacation often find a way to get passed. What might, however, stop this one from getting passed?
There's some concern, but it's the traditional heartburn we hear from some faction of Congress about the process, the nature of the bill, it all happening in one big blob, and it all happening just before the Christmas holiday as a way of exerting pressure on people to vote yes and get out of town. I mean, I'll admit, this thing is 4,100 pages. It is $1.7 trillion. For those of us who are at the age where we need reading glasses but won't admit we need reading glasses, it's been difficult to read the bill. But there are all kinds of components that are interesting, not just the military spending, the defense spending, and the aid to Ukraine. You mentioned this. It has the Electoral Count Act reform bill in it. It's folded into page 2002. This is something Congress has been debating for nearly 2 years, overhauling, to a degree, how they count and certify the electoral vote. To a degree, they're tinkering with democracy here. And they have a ban on TikTok on federal government employee phones. That would impact tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people nationwide. There's concern about the ties between TikTok and China. That and much more, all in this 4,100-page bill that likely gets passed by Thursday.
There was once a movement, you probably covered it too, for lawmakers to actually read. They had to read every line of the bill before they got it. If they did that, they'd be there till the new year. Scott, final question. The House Ways and Means Committee today met to discuss whether to release former President Trump's tax returns. What can you tell us about that?
That 99.9% of it happened behind closed doors when the House Ways and Means Committee, which has been waiting for this moment for years, got into session to do this today. They almost immediately gavelled to do it in private. There are any number of IRS regulations they're not trying to run afoul of. But at the end of this rainbow, John, could be the committee's decision to release some or all of these tax returns they've been seeking through the courts for years of Donald Trump's publicly. It's not certain, but it's possible. We know they have a firm deadline. 13 days remain until Republicans take control of the U.S. House, and they'll not have any of this. Democrats would have to do it before the Congress ends.
All right, Scott MacFarlane in Washington for us. Thank you, Scott.